Hello, so this question is from Google. Basically, it's asking for you to style the string. So the display width of the line should not exceed 70 characters, and then you're giving the string array and also the W that's gonna be maximum length you can be. So in this one, is audio buffer, get timestamp, set timestamp, get sample rate, and then so on, right? So when you are trying to concatenate, make sure you want to concatenate with the space. And where is it? Anyway, I mean, doesn't matter. So you want to concatenate with the space, and also if the next word, if you want to append the next one is over than 70, right? Then basically you want to have the ending vertical bar for the ending string. So for example, this is not allowed because this is over 70, right? And so what we should do is pretty standard. You need a current width count and also whatever the current string you have. You want to actually predict what is the next buffer. Like if you want to add this one, like how much character are you going to take in the worst scenario? Because if you just add in a space and also the string, then not be sufficient. Because what happened? This is like exactly like, for example, probably now is like like probably when you add in the string over here with the space, like at this index is exactly 70, which is exactly the max. Then you are not able to add the vertical bar right here, which is not correct. So you want to take the scenario where you are adding the space in between, so two space, and also the string and also the vertical bar. So it has to be like the whole thing for this. When you're trying to add every single word into the string builder, you want to make sure you're adding the word scenario, and then you can just basically determine whether or not if you want to move to the next string, next line or not. So should be pretty straightforward, and then just return the string. So here's the solution. So this is still the string. Doesn't matter how I format it, and then this is the 70. All right, and this is how I print. Okay, so I do have the return result right here, and also I have a current line to represent the string builder. I have the current width and also the index that's traversing the words string array. So in the while loop, I'm just fetching the word, and then for the next sigma width, I'm taking the word scenario, so it's going to be space width. So right here I define it, and also the vertical bar width, space width plus the current word plus another space plus the vertical bar. If the current width plus the next sigma width is greater than the max, then I basically not going to add the current word into the string builder. I'm not adding the current line. I mean the word into the current line. I basically just adding the vertical bar into the current line. Then I just add it, and then I reset the whole entire string builder and set the width equal to 0. So when the next iteration comes, you will definitely have the current width to become 0, right? So the next sigma will still become what? The worst case, even though it's the beginning, right? However, there's a condition to determine whether or not it's actually starting, the starting input, starting line or not starting line. Basically, I just check is the current width is greater than 0, which means there's a word beforehand, right? So I just add a space first. Otherwise, this will not trigger. The current width will become 0, then this won't trigger. I add in a word, and then basically the width is plus equal the length of the word, and I increase the index. This is actually pretty neat. And then otherwise, like if the current width, like there's a word in the current line over here, I'm just adding another space into the string builder, which is current line, and then add another extra space, which is supposed to be 1, and yeah, that's it. So whether or not you add it or you don't add it. Alright, now when you break out the while loop, you want to make sure do you have like extra words in the string builder or not. If you do, then you just append the ending vertical bar. Then you do the adding, you do like add remaining string into the result, and that's how you return. So let me run it. So this will be the basically the answer. So I would say that it's pretty much like LeetCode 68. That's just a formatting, stringify something like this, but it shouldn't be a problem. If you want to solve in different solution, go ahead. But this is my solution. Bye. See you.